The hidden issues surrounding artificial intelligence are more urgent than ever. Imagine applying for a job only to have your future determined by an algorithm fueled by biased data reinforcing inequalities rather than dismantling them. This is the alarming reality we face today. Many view technology as a neutral tool for progress, but these systems are often built on a foundation of systemic bias. Consider a social justice initiative designed to uplift marginalized communities. It may inadvertently perpetuate the very issues it seeks to resolve. This is just a minor flaw, it's a ticking time bomb. When AI learns from biased data, it makes decisions that reflect those biases. If you've ever felt overlooked or misunderstood, you might be experiencing the fallout from this issue, judged by an invisible jury that fails to recognize your true challenges. As AI becomes embedded in critical areas like hiring, healthcare, and criminal justice, the stakes rise dramatically. Imagine your access to essential services hanging on a flawed algorithm that overlooks your individuality. The grim irony: these systems are often marketed as solutions while quietly undermining the justice they claim to promote. We must stay vigilant. Every interaction with technology prompts us to ask who benefits, who gets left behind. The answers can be uncomfortable, but they are essential to confront. As we navigate this complex landscape, support initiatives that advocate for ethical AI and demand transparency and accountability. Together we can steer this technology toward a future that truly serves everyone. Reflect on this as we stand on the brink of an AI-driven revolution. Will we harness its power for good, or will we allow it to deepen societal divides? The choice is ours, and the stakes have never been higher. What if the very technology meant to fight injustice is actually fueling it? Imagine relying on an AI model designed for social justice, only to discover it's subtly reinforcing the biases it was supposed to eliminate. It's a shocking thought, right? Here's the catch: many of us don't even realize this is happening. We often assume algorithms are objective and fair, but lurking beneath the surface are biases that influence decisions impacting real lives. Consider this scenario: a community program uses AI to identify neighborhoods in need of support. Instead of helping the most vulnerable, it flags areas based on outdated data that reflects historical prejudices. Suddenly, the initiative meant to uplift those in need ends up neglecting the very people it aims to assist. This is just a random error, it's a troubling trend. The data driving these AI systems often comes from biased sources like social media, law enforcement records, and credit scores. Each dataset carries its own history, and when AI learns from it, it can absorb the wrong lessons. Now, think about the implications. An AI tool used for hiring might favor candidates from specific demographics, overlooking qualified individuals due to biased data. The result: talented people are passed over while biases continue to thrive. It's a cycle, and it's happening more often than we realize. As we dig deeper, we uncover a concerning truth: those leading these initiatives often aren't aware of these hidden issues. They don't have bad intentions, they simply don't see the full picture. But when they overlook this crucial aspect, lives are affected, futures are altered, and trust begins to erode. Now let's raise the stakes. Imagine a public health initiative using AI to predict disease outbreaks. If historical data shows bias against certain communities, those neighborhoods might be deprioritized for resources. The chaos that could ensue would impact not just individuals, but society as a whole. So, how do we address this growing issue? It starts with asking tough questions. Are we truly evaluating the data? Are we challenging the status quo? Implementing AI in social justice isn't enough, we must scrutinize the very foundation it's built upon. This is where you come in. By demanding transparency and accountability, we can shine a light on the ethical dilemmas lurking in the shadows. It's about collective vigilance, ensuring that technology serves justice, not the other way around. As we contemplate these challenges, consider this: the future of social justice may hinge on our ability to recognize and tackle bias in AI. Are we ready to confront what's been overlooked? Let's be part of the solution. Together, we can advocate for a future where technology enhances justice rather than undermines it. Keep this in mind the next time you hear about AI and social justice. The real question is, are you willing to take action? Did you know that the very tools meant to promote fairness can sometimes worsen inequality? It might be surprising, but hidden biases in AI pose a serious threat to social justice efforts. Many people assume AI is neutral, but that's where it gets complicated. These algorithms can reinforce biases, perpetuating stereotypes instead of breaking them down. AI learns from data, and if that data is biased, the AI will reflect those biases. Imagine applying for a job only to be deemed unsuitable by an algorithm based solely on your name or background. This is happening right now, quietly impacting lives. And it doesn't stop there. These biases can affect crucial areas like healthcare, criminal justice, and education. For instance, a predictive policing model might suggest increased patrols in your neighborhood, not because of actual crime rates, but due to historical data that unfairly targets your community. How would that make you feel? The stakes are incredibly high, yet many remain unaware. As we explore this issue, we uncover complexities that are both technical and deeply ethical. Often, the creators of these algorithms overlook the real-world consequences. What happens when they fail to recognize the biases they are embedding in their systems? Consider this powerful example: an AI program designed to reduce recidivism rates unintentionally punishes individuals from marginalized communities. The data it relies on presents a distorted view of reality. This is just a technical oversight, it's a moral failure with serious repercussions. As we reach this critical point, think about the tension involved. What if we could reverse this trend?